For neglected and abused children, insecurity, fear, and hurt are stamped on the very core of their being, even if they only act this out unconsciously. Their brains are stuck in survival mode, and as a result, everything is about control because they're afraid, anxious, and uncertain about the world around them and their caregivers. Kids with RAD often act out because they don't trust adults or authority figures, have trouble showing empathy or remorse, are subconsciously afraid to bond with caregivers, and have impaired cause and effect thinking. The child is usually not aware of why they are acting the way they are, and is acting out of subconscious trauma-based feelings. Because of this, therapists say that our kids are not purposely misbehaving. Any parent of a child with RAD knows this is simply not true. The behaviors are both subconsciously motivated and purposeful. Let's look at an example. My child sneaks into the pantry and stuffs some granola bars down his underwear. He creeps back into his room and hides them under his bed. This happens to be an example from my own parenting journey. My son's therapist told me what most therapists will say. This was not purposeful behavior, and this behavior was not something he could control. Quite frankly, this is the type of nonsense that makes parents of kids with RAD lose their minds. We all know this isn't true. Parents like myself know children with RAD make a conscious decision when they choose how they will behave. This becomes undeniably obvious as the child gets older and can turn a behavior on or off in the presence of certain people. My son purposely snuck to the pantry for the granola bars and was also subconsciously driven by his food insecurity. These two things are not mutually exclusive. Children can be both purposeful in their behavior and have subconscious motivations. Here's where we can get into trouble as parents. The behaviors of our children are so extreme and challenging to deal with that we become overwhelmed and frustrated. We begin to focus exclusively on the purposeful behavior side of the equation and forget all about the subconscious motivation driving our child. It's that balance we are sometimes missing as parents of kids with RAD.